Hey guys, it's me Celeste. This week I wanted to talk about a topic regarding superstitions or what we call folklore that exists in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go. To begin, folklore is described as the traditional beliefs, customs, and stories that a community has, and they pass it down through generations and generations by word of mouth, or what I would like to call storytelling. We have many superstitions that go way back to our slavery times with our different ethnic backgrounds that have influenced the characters we have today, such as Duens, the Asukuya, Papa Bois, and Jumbies. These characters are personally the characters that I have grown up hearing many stories about. For instance, the Jumbie, which is described as an evil or maleficent spirit of a dead person, is something that I have gotten a lot of stories in the past. So when you were a child, if you wanted to see a Jumbie, which I don't recommend, they said you had to wake up very early during dawn and you couldn't wash your face or clean your eyes. So you had to look through a peephole just with the eyes that you woke up with, and then you may be able to see a Jumbie. Now, have I tried it? No, because I'm terrified of ghosts, so I did not try that. But a second thing is our grandparents or parents used to tell us that if you're coming home really late in the night, you have to turn around and enter your house walking backwards so that the Jumbie won't follow you. There are the characters that we call Duens, and they are my personal favorite but also my worst nightmare, because I'm sure many kids have at one point in time heard their name being called, but no one around them called their name. When that happens, we normally refer to it as a Duen is doing that. Duens are the souls of children that passed away and have not been baptized. They are normally seen like playing in the forest or by the rivers, but the strange thing is they don't have any face and their feet are turned backwards. They try to lure or attract children into the forest until the children are lost. They say that you should not call out your children's names in an open area because a Duen can actually take your child's name and call it out so that it can lure your child into the forest. When I was younger and I would hear my name being called, that gave me shivers because I immediately thought that it was a Duen doing that. The third character is a really mysterious character. Her name is Asukuya. And Asukuya, she's basically a spirit that has made a pact with the devil to be able to transform into different physical forms, whether it be a person or an animal. At night, she sheds her skin and she transforms into two things, a ball of fire or any form of animal. But the thing about the Sukuya is she has a time limit. She has to change back into her original form before dusk or dawn breaks. If she doesn't, she is going to remain in that form forever and she won't be able to turn back into the human form that she was in before. So normally the neighborhood or the community has this thing where if you suspect that an old lady in your neighborhood could be a Sukuya, they used to go to her house, and as she had transformed, she left her skin in the house and they would try to remove it so that she does not have the opportunity to transform back into her original form before dusk or dawn. And the last character that is quite a heroic character, his name is Papa Bois. This is a character that lives in the forest and is known as the father or the protector of the animals in the forest. Normally is only seen by hunters or people that live very near to the forest, and he is described as like an old man that's very hairy like an animal, and he's dressed in like these ragged trousers. He always has a bamboo hook hanging from his belt. He can actually transform into like animals such as a large stag, and he can monitor the hunters unnoticed. His personality is very kind, but if you cross him the wrong way, he can turn bad hunters into animals themselves. So these are all the popular characters that I have grown up listening to stories about. So what I wanted to know are, do you guys have any folkloric characters or superstitions that exist in Colombia that you have heard stories about from your parents or from your grandparents? If you have, let me know. So that's it for me, and I'll see you next week. Bye!